So students, now let's continue our previous class. So previous class we learned how to create accounts for passing journal entry. Now in second part we may now learn how to pass journal entry. Okay, so in last class I missed here uh, electricity charges, I think. So there should be 25 accounts. See, electricity charges was missing. So yes, and you all were not attentive, and no one of you commented. Shame of you, mans. I'm just joking. So now we have to pass journal entry here. So make sure that before passing journal entry, your this sales window and all, everything given in right side, there's options. When you click on it, is in debit credit mode. Okay, so when I opened when I opened sales, it is not in debit credit mode, it's just showing rate per and amount. So what we have to do, just press Control and V together. Okay, Control plus V, then it will change to that debit and credit mode. So yeah, and just you must be familiarized with these. Okay, so before passing a journal entry, before passing a transaction or recording journal entry, you may first analyze. Okay, the transaction belong to which category. It belongs to contract category, payment category and all. So journal, receipts, credit note, purchase, debit note, etc. So first of all, analyze. Okay, so if a transaction which look like see, I may show you. If a transaction be like purchase to cash, it's a payment entry. Typewriter to cash, it's also payment entry. These are payment entries, and I may show you the first ever entry, cash account to capital. It receipts entry. So what you have to do, just come into your lab. Okay, open a tally. Okay, just if you are passing any receipts entry, first of all go to receipt. Okay, by pressing F6, and after going to receipts you have to change the date by pressing F2. Okay, so after changing the dates, only you have to pass the journal entry under it. Okay, so if you are passing any transaction related to sales, first of all go to sales. First open sales window and press Ctrl plus V. Okay, then you have to pass journal entry here. Okay, so in order to if you are having any doubt which transaction leads to which category. Okay, so I have made handwritten notes for you. Please like for my hard work for this. I'm doing very much hard work for you. So just copy down this. Okay, okay, sorry, no, this okay, for these 3 pages from this from F2 change date to, you have to note down up to here. Okay, so I have written the keyboard shortcuts, and I have also written what it's for, and I have also written the transactions. Okay, like cash deposited into bank to cash. If like this journal entry is coming, if this transaction is coming, like paid expenses, like this transaction is coming, you have to go under payment. So I have made my video for all, for even a non-commerce student also can learn from me. Okay, so and you must write that a purchase return falls under debit note and sales return falls under credit note. Okay, you had please pause this video, and you may write these 3 pages in your tally notebook. Okay, I hope you have all written your tally notebook, as you are very smart. Okay, so first of all, just open your tally notebook, and I know you have passed this journal entry. So first see, look to the date 2005 July. So first confirm, am I doing on 2005 July? See, you are doing so today's current date is 18 July 2005. That's because in order to keep the video short, I have passed entry up to 17th July. So we will be doing up to from 19th July to 31st July. That will be more than enough for you. After learning that, you may you have to do by self. Okay, so see, our current period is from 1/4/2005 to 31/3/2006. Okay, so we are continuing last class. Okay, now go to accounting voucher. Okay, and yes, I have to tell you this also, that if your debit note credit note is disabled here. Okay, now what you have to do, go to F11 futures. Okay, now you may see use debit credit notes, make it to yes. Okay, so and what I noticed it was, when except that purchase and sales, uh, I cannot change into debit and by pressing Ctrl plus V, it was not changing into that debit credit format. So what I done was, I just go to configuration by pressing F12. Okay, then I changed these two options, use credit or debit instead of to by during entry. I changed into yes, and here I changed one more. Okay, okay, here I am altering second times. So in first time it will show that in the second option was make simple single and make single entry for receipts contra. That option will be should have been there. So I changed into no, and here I changed into yes. So I'm altering it second time here in order to show you. So it's not showing, I have already altered. So after changing these two options, my debit credit format came. See, debit credit format. Now sorry, now what we are doing, that after you have done everything what I have told, now just we may see that 17, after 17, see 19, typewriter to cash. So first analyze which category it belongs to. It belongs to payment, of course. So what you have to do, typewriter to cash on 19 2750. Okay, so open your tally. So you have to press payment. Okay, then under it you have to do the journal entry. Okay, if it was a receipt like cash to sales, like so you have to do it in sales category. And if the transaction of very first transaction, which always is Ram, like anyone say Ram commenced business with cash, you have to do in that receipt category. Okay, so contra category always belongs to journal, like cash to bank, and whatever does not belong here we will do in journal. And see, one important thing I have to show you, that see, by pressing F8 you can open sales, by pressing F9 you cannot open debit note. Why? Because its keyboard shortcut is, if single line is coming then you have to press alt plus F9, if double line is coming then you have to press control plus F9. So by pressing control plus F9 you can open debit node. See, I press control plus F9. So again we are going, now we are back to journal entry. Okay, so purchase to cash, so we have to done this typewriter to cash on 19th. So it's a payment entry 2750. So on payment, so typewriter 2750 to cash 2750. Just write the question in the narration. Okay, it's optional. Okay, then do for better presentation. uh, okay, so our journal entry, so our question was actually on 19, bought typewriter for office use. Okay, bought typewriter. I hope you are following with me and doing with me. Bought a typewriter for cash for office use. Okay, now just check if it is under payment, then date. Okay, then amount, just press accept. Okay, now our next transaction is, I'm cutting down this. Okay, so next transaction is typewriter electricity charges to cash. Okay, electricity charges amount 140. 140 to cash 140. Electricity charges paid. Electricity charges paid. Okay, now on 23 bank to cash. Now on 23 bank to cash. So change the date. 23 bank to cash. So see, in accounting when we do in books and all, we write debit first, but here it is asking credit first. So always look what it is asking first. Okay, like in contract it is asking credit first, like in sales also it is asking debit first. See, so be careful always when doing journal entry. So in here cash is credited 5000, cash 5000, 5000, sorry, 5000, bank to cash 5000, and our question was paid into bank, and no need to type being and all here in narration. Okay, so our next transaction is advertisement to cash on 25th 50. So advertisement to cash is a payment. Okay, on so date was on 25th. Okay, just type 25th 25, tally is very smart. Okay, so to advertisement 50 to cash 50, advertisement expense paid. Okay. So our next transaction is cash to capital. See, 127 it's cash to capital is of course a received transaction. So cash to capital means it's a receipt. Press F6. Okay, so cash to capital. So first alter the date. So our date was cash to capital on 27. Okay, to cash to capital, here credit has been asked first, and our amount was 10,000. Okay, 10,000, and cash to capital 10,000. So introduced further capital by Anand. Introduced further capital by Anand. Okay. Now next our transaction is where it gone, bank to cash to capital on 29, commission to cash 850, to cash payment it is. Okay, commission to cash commission paid 850 to cash 850. Okay, commission paid Okay, so after this salary to cash. Okay, payment it is, or we can do it in combined also. Okay, salary amount is 550. So oh yeah, that I didn't alter the date. Okay, 31st. Okay, salary 550, debit. I'm doing combined entry. If you want you can pass it in single entry also, like salary to cash. I'm doing in combined. Rent to cash 2500, rent to cash. So at last the entry I am passing combined. You can pass it in uh, single also. So I have typed this. So 500. Now you have to credit the cash. Okay, so cash altogether see 3500 is showing 580, sorry. So here I want to alter 580, it was okay 3630. Yeah, so successfully. And yeah, narration is also left here. So paid salary, rent and insurance premium. Sorry. Okay, so we have successfully typed all the journal entry in accounting voucher creation. Now you can press escape 2 times, and now what you have to do is go to display, okay, in gateway of tally, press enter. Now go to daybook, then again press enter. Then now what you have to do, see this is only showing one entry only. So what you have to do is press alt plus F2 for period. Okay, now you have to alter in this. Okay, 17 to 31/7. See, every transaction are showing now, and after it you have to go to this I think configure. Okay, so you have to change into detailed, and you have to change it into show narrations only. You have to change into yes, you have to type yes. Okay, so I have changed the two options here. Format I have changed into detail, and show narrations also I have changed into yes. Okay, see, so after so I have successfully created journal entry in tally. Okay, so that's how. So if you want to that alter any that journal entry here, okay, at last, so what you can do is just uh, go to the journal entry which you want to change and just press enter. Okay,